It's 7:22 in the morning on this Tuesday morning, March 9th, 2021, and direct by News of the Norton. This is Peter Chettle, board of news for Tuesday morning, March 9th, 2021. And good morning, y'all. This lovely Tuesday morning, March 9th, 2021, 40 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts at 7:23. Here are the headlines on this Tuesday morning. House gears up for vote on President Biden's COVID relief plan. Protesters round in Seattle as cop in George Floyd's death faces trial for murder. Canada and China detained in jail pending trial. Judge orders. America could see women in COVID-19 vaccine. The shift from scarcity to surplus could bring its own problems. And in Washington State, over 2 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine administered in Washington State. Kentucky election reform effort gets bipartisan backing. Men with links to Roger Stonefire, right military charged after Capitol Hill riot. A safer future is just months away, but America shouldn't give up on COVID-19 safety measures yet, former CDC director said. Trump asks GOP's fans don his mental as they seek higher office. Governor Cuomo's sexual harassment inquiry to be led by 2 lawyers. Twitter sues Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Swiss biopharma company to produce Russia's Sputnik vaccine in Italy. Myanmar protesters trapped in late-night standoff as military tries to silence independent media. Simultaneous French schoolgirl admits lying about murder teacher. Women's march in Mexico City church found with at least 81 injured. China's 3 million Uyghur population in Xinjiang region violates each provision of the United Nations Genocide Convention, according to a new Denver report published on Tuesday. State Department said U.S. did not make demands on South Korean cost trade negotiations. Myanmar bans 5 media companies amid crackdown on protests. Education matters more than race for longer lives by the U.S. study said. SpaceX powered Starlink launch on Tuesday, seeks approval of the service vehicles, and Wyoming will lift mask mandate next week. Wave of GOP retirement signals battles ahead. Provincial Italian hospital overrun by virus variant. Indian activists arrest spotlights crackdown in dissent. Life as Thomas Getty Jr. remembers a pillow of Attenborough and a great guy. Attenborough police claim city man misled detectives investigating Richardson Avenue shooting incident. Attenborough firefighters given awards for bravery in house fire and car crash rescues. Unclear how long South Attenborough train station will remain closed, officials said. Norfolk, the end of the during the final as a May 4th town election ballot. Antonian will perform on American Idol on March 14th. Berkeley schools get closer, fully in person. Rivera says Ziggles will be put away soon. Pathway to citizenship means to Brockton. Brockton man granted a rare commutation hearing. South Shore offers launch true crime podcast. Okay, look at stocks now. We're up 306.14 at 31802.44. SP 5 down 20.59 at 3021.35. And NASDAQ down 310.99 at 12609.16. Stock futures bias pointed to tech rebound. How high could rates go? This chart shows this. Chinese trio. Hong Kong lists this year to raise combined $5 billion according to sources. An 11 will stop so-called circular air and skin types normal and inclusively push. Severe obesity raises risk of COVID-19 isolation and death, study finds. Fully vaccinated people can gather without masks but should still avoid travel, CDC said. Cases of South African coronavirus variant detected at Colorado correctional facility, officials said. And people with pre-existing clinical to be eligible for COVID-19 vaccine in the 8th phase of Wisconsin rollout. A meteor out of buildings in the street across the Canberra, Vermont. And now, shifting the gears to sports, superstar quarterback Dak Prescott raised American deal with the Cowboys. And Kansas coach by Les Miles Parkways in the middle engaged in misconduct from time at LSU, and Raiders offensive tackle Trent Bond expects to be traded to the Patriots, and Alderman Sterling responded to critics of US 259 title win. You guys, the actors, and tonight, Boston's Bruins will be out in Long Island taking on the New York Islanders. Game time 7 o'clock. Peter, Channel News time is 7:27. Time now to take a look at the traffic and turns to check on this Tuesday morning. Beep! MBTA Subway Committee Rail Ferries, they are looking good. And let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England. Starting off in the Providence vicinity, it's looking good in the Providence vicinity. Out of these Bay bridges, they are looking good except on 114 of the northbound side. A little bit so before Second River Bridge on the northbound side of the Mount Hope Bridge. Second River bridges are looking good. Out of the Cape, Route 6 is a little bit slower at Route 25 of the board stretch, but the board bridge on the southbound side a little bit slow, but Second River Bridge looking good, and the Route 6 is looking good from Second on all lanes. 95 northbound side, slow between Route 1 and Walpole and on the 128 again, and doing an accident on 95 at the northbound side, right at Positive Street at Norwood, and 24 at the northbound side, slow between 106 and Bridgewater, with another 123 to Buckton, doing an accident on 24 at the northbound run, 123 to Buckton, so expect some delays. 3 at the northbound side, a little bit slow before the Braintree split, and Southern Expressway northbound side, a little bit slow between Granite Avenue all the way up to the Mass Ave exit in Boston. And the Mass Pike on ramp to the Mass Pike is closed until 9 a.m. So if you're going to go from the Boston South, commuters are going to head to the airport, try to swing on to the Callahan Tunnel to Logan Airport. Sword Drive on both lever connector to both ends a little bit slow. 93 is up outside, a little bit slow between Sullivan Square in and on the Zachin Bridge. Route 1 looking good from Charlestown down to Saugus. The Pike is looking good from Stockbridge all the way down to Boston. 393 to 95 looking good from one way to New Hampshire border. 120 looking good from Gloucester down to Braintree. 495 looking good from Newburyport all the way to down the board. And out in Connecticut, Merritt Parkway westbound side, a little bit slow around the Norwalk stretch. 95 southbound side, a little slow between Norwalk down to Stamford and Route 9 eastbound side, a little slow Cromwell, Connecticut, and up and over New England. 89 northbound side, a little bit slow to Lebanon, New Hampshire, and 89 southbound side, a little bit slow Concord, New Hampshire, but it's looking good in Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. And now, shifting gears to the weather. This is going to be the start of some nice weather in storm, and it's going to be perfect for outdoor activities. And I'm giving these forecasts from Tuesday to Friday as picks of the week. And dry and a turn to much mild weather begins today with a well above normal temperature by Thursday and Friday. The greatest risk of light precipitation is Thursday night, early Friday, with a cold front which will return temperatures to more seasonal levels this weekend. Strong winds are possible Friday night into the Saturday. Front of the association of mid-class one widely scattered sprinkles have moved to the Cape Islands and will be offshore, complete with an ERA forecast is on the track with no significant changes necessary. And take a look at the weather around the country. Record high temperatures possible Tuesday across portions of the northern Central Plains to the upper Mississippi Valley. Much above average temperature is likely Tuesday and Wednesday across much of the central United States. Much needed precipitation to the top along the west coast from Oregon to California, and heavy snow is likely Tuesday night and early Wednesday across portions of the central Rockies and the portions of the northern High Plains, and front extended from the northern plains southward is went to the Great Plains, will slowly move eastward to the Great Lakes, eventually southwestward of the southern High Plains by Thursday. The system will produce snow for the parts of the northern Mountain region into the parts of the northern Rockies, Great Basin on Tuesday, and moisture from the western Gulf of Mexico will start to stream northward over the plains to the upper Midwest and intersect the boundary and produce rain and thunderstorms over the parts of the upper Great Lakes into the upper middle Mississippi Valley on Wednesday morning. By Wednesday evening, the rain will continue over the upper Great Lakes, middle Mississippi Valley, and furthermore, the associated surface low will draw cold air southward over the upper Mississippi Valley as the rain changes over snow. Along the rain and snow line, there's a freezing rain over the belt. And by Thursday morning, rain and snow will continue over the parts of the upper Midwest, and showers and thunderstorms will develop along the front of the Ohio Valley, southwestward into the lower Mississippi Valley, Southern Plains. And meanwhile, on Tuesday, upper level energy will move on to over the west coast of events and the upper Midwest by Wednesday evening as coastal rain and higher elevations will snow will spread over the west coast by the Tuesday evening and overnight. Tuesday, snow will develop over parts of the northern central plain, Rockies and American to the parts of the northern central plains. On Wednesday, more upper level energy will move on over the west coast with a lot of the snow and the lower elevation rain to the pick up and over the west coast and in the Great Basin and the northern central Rockies. And on this day, snow and the rain will move into the parts of the southwest late Wednesday afternoon to the Thursday by Thursday morning. The rain is over the west coast of the start rain. Snowfall totals of 1 to 3 feet expected over the Sierra, Nevada, and the northwest California coastal mountains, and wherever. In the event, spring long temperatures are expected across much of the central and eastern United States on Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures across the regions will be much higher, average 25s and 60s to 70s across many years, and greatest departure from the average expected portions of the central and northern plains and in the upper Mississippi Valley, where high temperatures are expected to be 30 to 40 degrees above average and up across these areas. There's a brief potential of working at minimum temperatures Tuesday morning and working at maximum temperatures Tuesday afternoon. Okay, look at the forecast. Goes like this. Today, clouds for mid-morning in the country, critical low, Iowa, 58 degrees, and south of about 69 miles of northwest in the afternoon, and Wisconsin side 22 miles after tonight. Most of Wisconsin 36 degrees, and northwest about 6 miles of coming after midnight. For Wednesday, south 55 below 36 degrees. Coming stuff on 5 to 9 miles on the afternoon. Thursday, partly south 6 7 below 49 degrees. Southwest about 7 to 13 miles after Friday. Most of the south about 6 7 below 36 degrees. Southwest about 9 miles after Saturday. Most of the south 47 below 37 degrees. Northwest about 7 to 15 miles after Saturday. 28 miles after Sunday. South 42 low 26 degrees. Northwest about 8 to 10 miles after Monday. Most of the south 44 degrees. Northwest about 7 miles an hour. Right now, nothing. It is 40 degrees overcast, guys. That's going to be the video channel. More news on this. To the morning, March 9th, 2021. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good morning. Goodbye, day. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. Have a good day, and hope you have a wonderful morning.